Wyoming Hookin and Huntin outdoors, and being in Wyoming, we love Wyoming made products. And as we're all gearing up for our fall hunts, I got an idea for you. Go to savagethreadworks.com and check out the packs and all the gear that Charles has there for you. And Charles is with us, and we appreciate you coming on, Charles. And I've been browsing your site quite a bit over the last few weeks, and man, you've got some great quality made gear.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate all the compliments.
When you got into making this gear, what was your inspiration?
So my background is graphic design, and I started with the whole COVID deal. I was carrying a very overt tactical backpack into the office, and I had some time on my hands, so I just started using my design skills to draw up a backpack I wanted to make. Went down a whole rabbit hole of how to get that backpack made, found out it costs a lot of money to manufacture with very high volumes. And long story short, I found a place that offered a sewing class. It was a 4-day. You come down, they teach you how to make a backpack. So I dropped everything I was doing and flew down to Southern California, took the class, and it's been downhill since then. Just fell in love with sewing and designing products, and the concealed carry side brought me into hunting with just friends and that, asking me, hey, can you make this? Could you fix this? Could you do that? Just seeing spots where, little things needed improvements, and going from there.
And knowing that you're hand making every one of these packs and all the different bags that you have, did you ever think that something like sewing and designing backpacks would be something that would ever happen with you?
No, not really. I was in the graphics side doing web design and stuff like that, advertisement on billboards and stuff like that, and never got into like product design or anything like that until I stepped in it myself.
Has it been kind of a roller coaster ride for you to get rolling?
Oh yeah. Yep. Just, from trying to source materials and figure things out from like, little buckles and stuff, like where to find that and stuff. Luckily I've met a bunch of great people in the industry and got the resources to ask and contact, which is great. And yeah, and then just trying to like get the name out there, going to all the shows. It's a whirlwind.
Well, and that's where I met you, was at the expo at David Street Station here in Casper. And, there was a lot of Wyoming-based businesses that were there, whether it was firearms or gear or even tactical, training there. And do you learn a lot of things from seeing and meeting the other people that are kind of in the same boat that you are?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And not even like, I look up to tons of the companies around us that are out there and have a large name for themselves, but also I get inspiration from weird places that you wouldn't think of, like if we go to the store with my wife, the weird guy looking at purses and stuff, like how did they get this in there? And, I'm looking at purses for concealed carry ideas and stuff like that. But I do the same thing with backpacks and all kinds of stuff.
It's interesting when you get into, a hobby or, design work, or, I know a lot of clothing manufacturers and creators are, very into that. You get into something like that. Race car drivers, you go and you kick the tires of any car that's around, and it's kind of fun how there's this community of people that are out there just looking for the next step to design the next best product.
Yep, definitely. I looked at even like shoes, like how can you take an idea of like a shoe design and utilize that in a pack, or big thing with scope covers that I just came out with and stuff like that. So I'm always looking at everything out there that's in front of me and trying to learn from it.
In your designs, I mean, obviously they're your creations, and you have different kinds of opportunities for people, from the big game, hiking packs, day packs, or or long trips. You even have smaller pouches and even down to fanny packs, which I mean, obviously probably came into mind because you being the graphic designer and the photography probably is a thing that a lot of people will use these for as well.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's funny. Like the fanny pack thing came to me because we like to do family evening walks, and if I got board shorts or gym shorts on or something, that's not ideal to carry in. So that's how I came up with that. I like to just be able to take my instead of unholstering and having to put my gun into something else, I can just take my whole holster out, slip it into my holster wrap, which is inside my fanny pack, and then just get on our way.
It's really kind of cool. You definitely got to go check it out. SavageThreadworks.com is where you can go see the gear. And so, do you make the orders to order? Is it custom every time, or like are you just constantly putting these together?
I have a big. Uh, it's not custom to order. I do a little bit of custom work, but mainly it's just my product line, and then I build an inventory.
So you're just constantly, creating so that people don't have to wait long. They can get it as soon as they order it, basically.
Yes, sir.
So it's a really cool concept, and you're here in Wyoming, and when you tell people, I create goods here in Wyoming, all of the stuff is created in my shop. I mean, do people take you a little more to heart because of Wyoming, taking care of Wyoming?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the great thing here in Wyoming. Everyone loves to support local business, and that's been a huge help, and I love it. And I love being able to like help local people with their needs. One of the big things I'm getting into is pack equipment, and there's been a lot of guides here, and just the guys out doing it themselves. They have these issues and problems with gear that they have, or they have an idea of how to fix it. So right now I'm doing some pannier design that a guy gave me the idea for a while ago, and just finalizing that so we can get that out to everyone.
So you have an already substantial product line. Like, you've got quite a few options for big packs and smaller packs. And where's the inspiration for this come? Is this you talking to a bunch of people and saying what would you like to see on a pack, or is this just personal experience?
So my two backpacks, like just things that I came up with on my own, what I wanted. But some of the stuff, yeah, I get input from friends and people at shows. They'll come up and say, "Hey, have you thought about this or that?" and that kind of deal. So it's both ways.
You can go to Amazon and you can buy some things, and then you get it and you're like, "Oh man, this is junk. It's crap." I mean, you got quality materials and quality items that you're offering again at SavageThreadworks.com. And I mean, it's very durable, and I'm sure canvas is part of it.
For the majority of everything we use is Cordura. So it's a nylon fabric. It's all like mil spec, high quality material. We're getting into some either pannier stuff. It's called Squadron. Just real tech fabric. It's all U.S. made and everything like that. So it's, yeah.
Some of the features that I saw on these packs, I was looking, and I'm going elk hunting here in the next couple of months, and I keep thinking, okay, what do I need? And sometimes you go out and you don't want to have the full kit and caboodle, and you have it to where you can actually remove parts of the pack if it doesn't really fit what you're doing. Is that a concept that you have come up with that you have needed in the past?
Yeah, I definitely. So like the bigger hiking pack, I wanted it super modular, everything set it up to how you want, because not everyone's the same, right? Some guys might carry a little bit more, some carry a little less, or maybe you get to set up camp and you don't need the lid, take the lid off and that kind of thing, so the end user can make it to how they want.
It definitely is quality products that, again, you can go check out and encourage you to at SavageThreadworks.com. And I know that you've probably had quite a few of these that you've already sold. And what's the feedback you're getting from those folks that are using it already?
Everything's been super positive so far. Yeah, everyone's been liking what they got. a lot of stuff's been put through the ringers, between here, Wyoming, up in the Tetons, up in the Bighorns, over in Montana. And so it's been great.
So getting all kind of use out of it, which is definitely helps you in the future. And as you grow, are you going to continue to expand your options? Are you looking to really make it bigger?
Yeah, definitely. Looking to grow. Like I said, so I do some concealed carry stuff now, hunting and long range shooting gear. And it's just trying to build up the inventory while also designing and testing new products as well.
How long does it take you to complete one full pack?
I did like those big packs. I did 3, I think. It took me about 4 days.
Okay.
And that's with like all the cutting and sewing everything up.
And then some of the smaller ones, you probably do maybe a couple a day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Well, get over, check it out, savagethreadworks.com. Check out all the gear. They got bags, accessories, and all kinds of stuff. And Charles, how long of a turnaround is it when somebody goes and makes an order at the website?
I try to get it out the door as soon as possible. So, if it's like you order something on Monday, I'll try to get in the mail for you either that day or Tuesday.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we sure appreciate it. And Wyoming made right here in the good old United States with all American products. And, that doesn't get any more Wyoming, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Charles, we appreciate you coming on. Savage Threadworks is the company. Go check them out right now and order a pack maybe or 2 for your upcoming hunting seasons. And Charles, we thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.